The problem was that people were stealing from our desks, and they were stealing like pencils and sticky notes and pens because we switched classes and they sit in our desks. So we decided to make the desk cover.
The solution to all of those problems are the desk cover because it covers up your desk, shown on the demonstration, and it helps all the kids not take from your desk. It works by, you would put it forward when you're trying to get out your pencils and your books, and then when you go into your next class, you would lift it up and you would lock it. We'll add a lock, and then people won't be able to reach into your desk and take things and put things into your desk.
My invention is a grabber and it can grab. And I am trying to improve it for making the hand stronger so it could pick up even more heavier stuff.
Our invention is stress balls, well, preferably called stress go bye-bye, that he came up with. This one's filled with beads, flour, cut up sponge. 2 of them are filled with marbles. This one's rice and that one's Play-Doh.
And this one's sugar.
It's basically, MCAS was starting up and I was thinking I would get stress, and I really wanted to get stress balls. So basically I just made my own. I was like, hey, this would be a good invention. So basically we just made it our invention.
Our invention solves that if when you pour the food into the dog bowl, it could go everywhere. And with the doggy feeder, instead of it going everywhere and resource guarding and having another dog come over and eat their food, then the 2 dogs can just eat their food whenever.
The materials that we used a lot of cardboard. We used a gallon of water, but we actually refilled it. We used recycled materials, and down there we have that's our invention, and we use cardboard, and we also use the boxes, and to make them heavy, we filled them with recycled materials like paper and plastic cartons that were in the recycling. Invention called Sippin' Play. What it does is when you're in the middle of an Xbox match and you on a controller and you don't want to get up to get a drink, so be disturbed, you could just drink straight from the top of the helmet with those 2 soda cans, and then so you're not disturbed, you can keep on playing.
Well, we play Xbox a lot, so we would know because I would get booted from a game if I don't if I have to go downstairs and stop moving for a long time.
Yeah, so if you're in a game and you're not moving for a period of time, you're going to get kicked due to an activity. And if you do that, you're out of the game and while you're getting a drink. So you don't have to do that anymore because you have the sip and play.
So the mini greenhouse has air holes, and it has a spray bottle to water the plants, and we water them through the air holes. And the lights on top are posing as the sun, since we're inside.
And basically, you can take it wherever you want, to Colorado, Texas, anywhere. It still grows. And also, people are also worried that your plants will get overwatered or it won't get enough sunlight that it needs. So with this, you can pretty much get everything that your plant needs for it to be healthy.
So the Good Light works with LED lights wrapped inside a leaves bracelet, and it helps toddlers and kids overcome their fear of the dark. And if they wake up from a bad dream or they have to go to the bathroom and they can't see everything, they can just carry this to light up their path so they know where they're going. Our invention is a box that charges your phones, and inside there are portable chargers, and there is also these kind of phones. There's lots of phone chargers such as
There's Android chargers, DS chargers, Apple chargers, and then there's one more charger. And on the back there would be 2 hooks, and you can hook it on the wall if you're camping or something.
And our slogan is, add a juice, need a boost, charge the station is in use.
This is the Lego Picker Upper 2000. It picks up the small Legos that you miss.
And also, if you have back pains, you can control it and drive it around.
This is the driver, Jay.
And there's easy access.
Easy.
You can get it from in here, or you can take this off and get the Legos from here. If it runs out of battery, you can recharge it.
Well, my invention is called All Skate, and what it does is it is adjustable 24 to 48 inches, and there's buttons on the handles for more speed, less speed, right and left. And there's a brake handle right here, and there's weights on the bottom, so children and adults won't flip over while skating. Also, there's weights so the wheels will move on the ice too. The wheels are designed for the ice, wood, and hardtop. And there's an on and off switch right here. I would improve this by having a backwards button right here, and have Velcro stick on so you can attach a baby bouncer so babies can learn how to walk. So, because they probably wouldn't want to hold onto the handles that much, and have the walker be used for people that can't walk as kids.
Hi, this is my invention. The running race, it's a board game so you roll the dice like this. I would move a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I would pick up the card, and I got go ahead one space. I just move ahead one space. And I'm going to keep doing that with 4 players until I get to the finish line.
My invention is a slap-on bracelet, like when people just drop their pencils back. Well, that will not happen a lot because it has Velcro, and yeah. Invention is basically when your dog grows, you can expand the bed, and this pad right here comes out, so it's more comfortable, and it basically you can shrink it, and yeah. I kind of have a dog, so my dog when he was little, he was really small, so I kind of had a feeling that he would get really, really big, so I kind of invented this.
My invention is the hamster wheel charger. So every time your hamster runs clockwise, this turns with it. And in the back, the gears charge it. So we use the bigger one on top because every time this one turns once, the smaller one turns double the amount. So then that charges the AA battery.
So my invention is basically, it's a shoebox, but it's also like versatile. So it can be used for clothing, shoes, books, and toys and stuff. So basically, what this is for, you can put your shoes in here and it organizes it so you don't have to scramble back and forth and losing them and everything. But there's holes in this door. So let's say your shoes smelled, which mine do a lot. It's really bad. But the smell can flow out, and so it doesn't stink up your entire box. My grandfather did the cutting with the saw, but besides that, I did the rest.
This is an automatic dog feeder. It works the same way as a bird feeder would work, but of course it's for dogs. And in this model, we just have foam balls for dog food. And the more the dog eats down here, the more that spills out. And based on the amount of food you put, is more will spill out or less. And how much you want your dog to eat, because you might not want to fill it up to the top while you're gone, because your dog might like to eat, like my dog, a ton of food and it's not too good for them. So you might just want to put it down to here. And the walls are to keep in any loose food. And there's also a dish here, just in case. And
The wood down here is to make it easier to carry, so there's a ledge that you can hold on to instead of carrying this by itself.
Our invention is basically two dividers that split the bag into 3 different parts so that you can organize all your gym stuff or your sport that you play so that each section is organized, and when you're looking for something you don't have to rummage through your bag and make it more messy, you know exactly where it is. We both do sports, so both of our bags are messy, so we decided that we would want to fix that and make it organized.
Our invention is called the bug out umbrella, and what it does is when it's raining out, sometimes bugs come out, so it'll prevent the bugs from biting you and getting diseases because there's a net around it.
So basically, Anna, she actually kind of thought of like the main idea, and then we all kind of put our small ideas together to come up with this umbrella because we've heard like previously like on the news like of like viruses from like bug bites and stuff.
So this worked because we hot glued all of the netting all around the umbrella, and then we put Velcro down the sides that you can take it off and then walk in, and then basically just close it, and then you're like good to go and you can just go wherever.
We have an earbud organizer. It keeps them organized and keeps them from getting tangled and lost. The earbuds wrap around the tape wheels, and it makes it so like they don't get super tangled or untangleable.
And it was really easy to make, but it still works really good.
Yeah. It wasn't like super hard to make, as Sophia said, but also like it didn't cost much. All of it was recycled materials, except for, no, it actually was all recycled materials, from the poster board to the markers to the earbuds, the tape wheels, the cardboard, the duct tape. All of it was just recycled, and like, so then we didn't have to go out and buy stuff, so it'd be easier for us to make.
Also, it can come in like with all different designs on the front of it, so it depends on what color you like.
It's a light up skateboard and helmet. So you press these buttons and there's like a button right there and the lights light up. And then it worked, like we bought lights and we bought tape and we put them together with this, and so it became a light up skateboard and helmet.
Our invention is a snackinator. It is a invention where if you push a button on either one, it will dispense soda or a snack. For this one to work, it would have a DC 6-volt mini air pump inside, and once you press the button, it would have the battery inside would have a electric wave going in and going to the air pump. The air pump would pump air, of course, into the soda bottle where there's 2 holes. One tube would be connected to the air pump, and the other would be coming out to your desired flavor. So once you press the button, 2 seconds later, you'd be having soda going right into your cup.
Well, I kind of thought about why vending machines and soda dispensers so big. So I thought of making a tiny one. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to explain how this works. There's a small battery inside, and it goes through the buttons back here, and then it makes an electrical motor spin. It hits a snack out, and it falls down here so you can take it.
So what we have here is this seed spreader, and people in the past have had to use their fingers to dig holes, and then not long ago this invention came out to plant one so you didn't have to get your finger dirty. And now we have this invention where you can make 13 holes at once and plant the seeds and cover it up, so you can make 13 at once instead of one at a time with your finger and getting it dirty.
So the way our invention works is there's Velcro on both sides, and you can fold down your hand, and then you can take your hand out so that you can use like other kitchen utensils that you need to use. And there's decorative tape around the recipe card. And with the recipe card, you don't really have to scramble all the way across the kitchen to see what recipe card you're using. So it solves like a lot of chaos in the kitchen.
So basically, it's the pencil tracker, and so when it loses the warmth of your hand for a certain amount of time that you put on it or set, then it will set off like a sound or a beep, whatever you choose, and then it will like able you to find it, like if it's like under a desk or something. So because I lose my pencils a lot, like I've had so much pencils and I just like don't know where to find them. So this actually helps a lot to me. So yeah.
My invention is called the hair bow holder, and I have two of them. I have a hair bow holder and a race car holder. The race car holder is for little boys. The race cars are stuck on with Velcro, and you can hang them on your door. You can also get hair bow holders that come with makeup mirrors. And they also can hang on your door. They can also hang off a nail. I have a lot of headbands and stuff like that, and they take up a lot of room. So I was like, let me think of a way to come up with this. And then I always see these kind of things at the store, and I see there's so much money. So I wanted to try and make an even better one that's homemade and for less money, if you ever wanted to buy one.
New invention is the clutch crutch, which will help with a lot of things, like how the padding on the arms, it's very rough, so we added more cushion to it, so it makes it more it makes you have a better time on the crutches.
Our invention, how we built it, there's cut up pieces of bathrobe hot glued to the handles on the middle and on the top. And the two lights on the back are strobe lights that have 3 different settings that can signal people if you get hurt. And at the bottom on one crutch, there's a flashlight that's adjustable so you can see where you're going at night. And lastly, the kickstands are made out of a steel pipe that's bendable, and we bent it to a shape it's a dustpan, so now they can stand up on your own.
We all agreed that if we had to improve the invention, that we would make the kickstands smaller and make them so that they can go up and down like a real kickstand on a bike.
invention is called the Cool Sack. It's for kids that gets headaches after long school days because they can't drink enough water. So inside it has a water jug that you can drink out of from here, and you can carry all your like pencils and stuff for classes. And so you can put it over your shoulder, and it's lightweight, so you can carry it. And you can put like your pencils, your pens and stuff in like your sticky notes and stuff like that.
My invention is called the thumb warmer, and I wanted to do this because I ski and my thumb always gets cold. It's made out of nylon and something else that I forgot the name of. But it does keep your thumb warm, so I think it might be good if you do ski and your thumb always gets cold.
My invention is called chicken armor, and recently one of my chickens have died by a hawk, so I decided to make chicken armor. And usually the hawk will go for the head, so I made a little helmet for the hawk and a little cape in the front of him, so it'll have a little more protection. And that's all.
Our invention is called the Well Done.
It's a glove that can clean algae and pollution.
You see, you use this to get all the stuff out of the water so that your fish will be able to survive.
Me and my partner Michaela always kill our fish by cleaning or feeding our fish, so we thought this was a great solution.
And not only that, but the glitter, which is representing the algae, will also be a harder cleanup. So the algae is usually as hard as glitter, so that's why we chose glitter to represent the algae.
And so we have containers and paper towels and rubber bands, spoons, and everything else. So since that represents the pollution, because it's all bunch of like crap and bad stuff.
This is our invention.
So this right here is a fidget fan watch, and it's supposed to be. You can tell the time, and when you spin it gets a cool breeze, and it lights up. So when you walk at night, people see you coming.
My invention is the all-in-one doggy leash. If you want to go for a night walk with your dog, there's a flashlight. If your dog gets hungry, there's a treat bowl. If your dog gets thirsty, there's a water bowl. And there's waste bags so your neighbors don't have to deal with waste on their lawn.
My invention is called the Light Bright leash, and it works. You just turn the switch, and it has the lights so you and your dog at night, you guys can see, and when the drivers pass you, they can see you so they don't hit you. This is a rechargeable battery, and there's a heated pad in here, so the energy will go in here.
Okay, this is the 19,000s. This right now is a hand reliever. So
So you put your hands in like this. Give me a minute. Your hands like this, and then what it does is it relax your hands. So then you could, if you're like typing or something, you can go back to typing. So yeah, that's what I think of my invention. So yeah.
Okay, so you know how phone screens are too small and AirPlay has lots of problems? Not anymore. The phone projector the image on the phone goes through 2 flashlights. The power from the flashlights generates a bigger light which projects the color from the image onto a solid surface like a wall, a tarp, or something like that. Or you could just switch into regular mode so you can see in the dark.
Backdrop prop rocks. What it does is helps you get like a good background to do your musicallys, and it helps you get more likes or followers or comments, and like yeah.
Well, what made me come up with it is when I love Musical.ly so much because it's like an app. So I wanted to do, like, some people have to do it on like the wall. So I'm like, maybe I want to like do it behind this. So I did it, and I really thought it was like a good invention to express me and how I like Musical.ly. And she also likes Musical.ly, so we wanted to do that.
My invention is called, that stands for the stick handler. And what it does is it prevents, when you stick handle in hockey, you usually lose the puck. So I made this to prevent that from happening.
My invention is an animal catcher. So it hangs. It should hang, and then there's a piece of board, and when the animal tries to step and grab the bait, it falls on the animal, and it doesn't hurt it at all. And there's magnets, like right here, so the animal can't lift it up and escape. And there should be a metal floor, so the animal can't dig out of it.
So this event is the Invention Convention, and it's meant as a culminating event for all 5th grade students who learn about the design process and innovative thinking and collaboration. And this event allows them to use all the skills they've learned in 3 years to put together their own project that solves a problem that they've designed in a way that they have figured out, in a way they've tested. And so they're using the entire process to basically create their own invention that solves a problem they've identified. I think actually that this year's finished products are the best they've been, and I also think the students have done a better job this year of explaining what their process is all about than they've ever done before. I love this project. I love the enrichment program here at Mapleshade. I love that I get to help kids think innovatively outside the box and bring their learning to life in these ways.